County Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside the legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and the Green Bay Packers. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. On the other side is Matt LaFleur in his 7th season now as the head coach in Green Bay. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from Green Bay. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
A huge play right off the bat. 32 yards. Here's a first carry for their running back. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it for the touchdown. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
A try here for the extra point. His kick is good, and the visitors have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL,
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. The visitors' offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The ball comes out, and the Packers have recovered the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Let's go now.
Go play action with Love. That'll be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So, Greg, here come the Packers and Jordan Love at quarterback and stability at the head coaching position, 11-6 last year. This division, you've got to be extra good just to be around when the weather gets really cold in January.
Absolutely. In the NFC North, you can make an argument like that. It's the best division in football. I mean, Green Bay wins 11 games, and you're third in your own division. So that's going to always be the challenge up there in the North is, can you stay competitive enough? Are there enough wins on your schedule within the division? So that's something that all four of those teams are going to face. But playoff team a year ago lost to the eventual champs in Philadelphia Eagles. So they're close. Matt LaFleur always has his offense kind of on the cutting edge. They're always going to generate points. Defense much improved a year ago. So things are looking up. Now they got to see is, can they compete not only in a difficult division, but what's a very competitive and difficult NFC.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. Results in a first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Going right. It's taken in. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Edger and Cooper. They're on the tackle. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6. His throw left side is complete. And he'll take this one in for the score. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the visitors looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with first and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down. Coming up.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it 2nd down and 11.
Let's go.
Here's Love. That's into the hands of the fullback. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. And the visitors are going to get it back here just past the 35. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. When it's brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. They gain 18 yards on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. Result is a 1st down.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
A 1st down.
Back to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Throwing, Willis. He keeps it himself. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Final 2 minutes of this first half when we check in quickly with Scott Hansen. Find out what's coming up at the break. Scott.
All right, Mike. Yes, with 4 games going on here in the late window, we've got plenty of...
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Third, they need 8.
Cougar 19.
Now Willis. And the pressure's too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety. He's inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards for the touchdown. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Greg, the NFC North has become such a fun division over the last few years. Think of the geography and the legacy. It's open. Oh, the ball's out. It is picked up by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses,
that is caught short of the end zone. Touchdown. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Willis. Pushed out to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Willis. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the visitors are going to take possession here at their own 33. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll dive forward at the end in an effort to pick up an extra yard or two. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. The clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Has a touchdown. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the visitors add on to their already sizable lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Packers take over first
From
and
the 35,
10.
it's first and 10.
35-yard line.
Go! Ready?
Throwing is Willis. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Gain of 18. That's good for a Packers.
Let's go.
First down.
70
First
Timberwolves.
and 10 at the
Willis.
47-yard line.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In the Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Michael Wilson. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 56 yards, touchdown. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's Trevor Lawrence finding his big target, Brenton Strange. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Jaguars get the victory. Congratulations to Liam Cohen, his first win as an NFL head coach. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. And here's Tua. He's going to locate veteran tight end Darren Waller. A 21-yard touchdown pass. The Dolphins come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Packers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the
Lightning
26-yard
18.
line.
Ready?
Throwing Willis. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
18 Cardinal, 8.
Willis to throw. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a third consecutive time. Packers set to kick this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. This brought in out past the 20. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught your eye?
I think there's so many good ones, right? You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams, but I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Davante Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Davante Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay. I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback movement and unique ties. Some of the biggest names were or now are Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, now the guy that is going to line up behind center for Seattle, Mike, is Sam Darnold. And, of course, we all saw that incredible season he had last year in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson and that really dynamic Vikings offense. So now he goes to Seattle. I think he's going to have an inspired Cooper Kupp. He was let go from the Rams. If he's healthy, he's a big weapon. Jackson Smith-Njigba. He has some pieces in that puzzle that he can push the ball downfield to. So I'm excited to see Sam. That's what everyone thought he was going to be coming out of college when he was a high draft pick of the New York Jets.
On the jump.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the set.
2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Willis now to throw. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Ready.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Cavity Lions. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball.
To throw, here's Willis. In trouble, and down he goes.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
That is brought in, and he will go all the way. Jaden Reed, touchdown, Green Bay. They find the end zone through the air, Greg. That is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle.
Second and 6.
They'll stick with him again. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a second and 6. On second down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Whoa! And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
6-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's in for the touchdown. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors stretch things out even further.
Visitors 51. Packers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Packers offense ready for this next possession. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough feeling.
Yeah, and we've never spoken to a team before their Week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So, in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So Don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now, on 3rd and 2, this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
He's brought down at the 31.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. Up the middle they go. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They run on the jet sweep, and he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Results in a 1st down.
Now a give up the middle, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for our visitors. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.